So when you hire a fractional team, you want to make sure they are the best of the best at what they do. And don't be crazy. Don't be like, I need somebody who's a copywriter that can also make graphics. There's also an admin that can also do tech and create all these funnels for. No. Those are not real people. They would be okay at some of those things, but they're not going to be experts. Do you want God's plan for your life? Do you want to discover your calling? Do you want to build a business that's aligned with God's will? Hey girl, hey, I'm Jeanette, business and faith coach. After a decade in the military, the Air Force said, see you later, and I had to find my true calling. Want to know how God directed my life from a cybersecurity engineer to a faith and business mentor? In this podcast, I'll teach you how to start a business, how to know your business is God's calling, monetization techniques, how to trust the Holy Spirit, and how to set boundaries to listen to His word alone. Ready to become unapologetically unstoppable? Hey girl, hey! Oh my goodness, I have so much I want to talk to you about today, and it's all about hiring. So in our businesses, right, we've got all these things that we need to do, all these people that we want to serve, and there's only so much time in the day, right? So we need to think about hiring and how to hire, right? My favorite thing to do is find a genius at one thing and then hire them for that. And I like to call them a fractional team because I don't need 8 hours, 40 hours a day for somebody to be in the work with me necessarily. And I don't want to pay them for that, but I do need help with graphics or with repurposing my content, or I need an admin to just help me keep all the paperwork together. And so I hire them on a fractional basis. And what does that mean? So a fractional basis is just like I hire this one person to this one project. It's almost like project-based, but on retainer. So I've got a fractional whatever, a fractional this, a fractional that. And I am a fractional DOO. What is a DOO? A DOO is a director of operations. So what does that mean for you? When you hire me, you will know that everything in your business is going according to plan. I am a master project manager. I will hire other people for you. I will make sure all your systems are good to go. I will save you money in the long term, and I will get your business going to whatever God's plan is for your business, that kingdom large vision. And I only work with people with large visions. I can't work with somebody who just wants to make a little couple of widgets and do this and that. I'm not for you. I will not work with you. I cannot work with you. I am only here for big, huge, God-given dreams, right? So I know what I'm here for, and you know what you're there for. So when you hire a fractional team, you want to make sure they are the best of the best at what they do. Hey, what would it look like in your business if you never had to think about the world algorithm ever again? What if you had a wait list of soulmate clients just waiting to show up and connect with you? What if you spend all your time connecting deeply with your clients, with your family, and with God, and doing whatever it is you dreamed of? In my masterclass on November 7th, you will find out just how to do those things. Go to JeanettePeterson.com/simple. Because once you figure out this formula that I'm going to show you, it will be so simple. So go to JeanettePeterson.com/simple and sign up today for the 3-day masterclass on November 7th through the 9th at 1 p.m. CST at JeanettePeterson.com/simple. So on my team right now, I've got a podcast manager. She's amazing. 100% legit. I love her to death. And she just does my podcast. She's really good at that. I tried to get her to do some other things, but you know what? She's really good at podcasting. So it didn't make sense for me to add all these extra tasks to her when her wheelhouse is podcast management. And she's already gotten me more subscribers and all this other stuff. She's in her zone of genius. I've got another person on my team that's really good admin. I tell her what to do. I give her the instructions. She runs with it. You need to find people on your team, and I can help you do this with these fractional things. I have a friend that's a storytelling copywriter, and then I also have a friend who's a sales copywriter. Those are two different people, okay? And so if I have something that I know that I want her to look at, something for sales, I'm going to have my sales copywriter friend look at it versus my friend that's a storyteller. If I want to get more clients through social media and I want somebody to really connect with who I am as a person, I'll consult her. You know what I mean? So when we hire somebody for your team, I will get really deep into what are you looking for. So I need you to think about this. When you're going to create your job description, I want you to really think about what you want them to do and what kind of person they are. Because it's not just, I want somebody to help me in my business. I don't know what I'm doing, blah, 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 blah. No, you need to be really organized and be like, okay, I need somebody who has this skill, this skill, this skill, and this skill. And don't be crazy. Don't be like, I need somebody who's a copywriter that can also make graphics. There's also an admin that can also do tech and create all these funnels for. No. Those are not real people. Those are not real people. They would be okay at some of those things, but they're not going to be experts at those things. And that is literally all I want on my team. I only want high-level people who are really, really good at what they do. I don't want people who are half butting it. I want people who are 100% in it. They're using the gifts that God gave them to do the things that they are meant to do and to do them for me in my business. And I can do my things that I'm really good at in their business. That's how we have this symbiotic relationship. And I love it. Okay. Love it. Okay. So why do you need to do this before you hit that 100, 200K mark? Because you will never get there without it. And as soon as you're like, I'm not ready enough, I'm not big enough, is as soon as you will never reach the next level. Because when you are in a mindset of, when I get more money, you cannot get more money without people to help you. Do you think that Jesus is going to spread his mission by himself? No, he died, y'all. So it's our job to be the hands and feet of Jesus to spread the kingdom mission, to spread the gospel, to spread the good news. And we have to do it in the way that is authentic to us and how we do it, right? And so the same thing with our business. Our business is not going to grow. The kingdom is not going to grow if we're not doing the things that we are created to do in the way that we're created to do them. So I really need you to think about your next hire and where you want your business to go and how big it actually is going to be. Because if your business is just going to be like a little hobby, good for you. Good for you, girl. I'm not for you, though. I cannot help you in your business. Sure, like listen to the podcast, whatever. But I cannot directly work for you. I can't. I just can't. Your dreams are not big enough. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I'm just saying the way God made me, I can only work for people with huge visions who are going to make huge impact for the kingdom. I live in a small town, and a lot of people here don't have the vision that I need to work for. So I don't work for them. And that's just what it is. And it's not a bad thing. It just is what it is. So when you have that big vision, I want you to DM me. When you have that big God dream, DM me. When God tells you that $1 billion idea, but he's not going to tell you if you don't ask. But when he does tell you that $1 billion idea, tell me, because I'm here for it. Let's go. Let's go to the moon. Let's Elon Musk this thing. Okay, right? Let's do it. We got this. God's got this. Wow, that was so good. So I know that you know somebody that also needs to hear that. So share this episode. Leave a review. And I would love if you could watch my free workshop at JeanettePeterson.com/missingpiece. I'll see you guys over on the grams at Jeanette.Peterson. Bye.